Ida is here making a bit of a mess just about everywhere. Good afternoon. I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. We've already seen tornado warnings and watches throughout our region, and we could see more as the evening progresses. We're going to check in with our meteorologist in just a minute.
That's right. But first, we've got a major situation going on right now in Frederick County. We've got a school bus trapped by rising water, and we've got Todd Wavell from Frederick County on the line. Todd, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I sure can. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you well. Can you give us a sense of what is happening right now?
Yeah, so first let me say all the kids are off the bus and they are safe and they are being reunited with families right now. We have no one left on the bus. What happened was a bus tried to cross a bridge and it got stuck and the water was rising quickly.
Wow.
Our partners with the Department of Fire and Rescue and Frederick County Sheriff's Office were very quick to respond and performed a water rescue to get those kids and bus driver off that bus.
And how long did that take? Can you walk us through the rescue here? Because you said that water was rising quickly, so you all obviously had not too much time.
No, but Frederick County is the largest landmass county in Maryland, and we know the areas where we expect heavy flooding, so we are close by in those areas. And when this happened, we were on scene quick. Our partners with DFRS were on scene just as quick. And I would say in a period of about 20 minutes, we were able to get all those children off that bus. We have been told, and I'm not on scene, but we have been told that we had other people helping out, local citizens, which is always great to see. But, this is one of those things that we have to constantly remind people. If you see standing water and you think that you can see down to the road, that doesn't mean you can go through it. And it's the whole turnaround, don't drown campaign.
Yeah, really important for a school bus driver to keep in mind with a bus full of kids. How many kids were on the bus? How many drivers? Was there anybody else on the bus with these kids in addition to the one driver?
The initial information I have is that there were 10 children on the bus and one driver. And as I said, they all have been safely evacuated off of that bus. And they are now being reunited with.
Now, you mentioned they were safely taken off of that bus. Were any of them injured at all?
No, not to our knowledge, sir.
Okay.
And just to be clear, Todd, what you're saying is this water was already on the road. You can't always know how much water is out there, which is why the message has always been turn around, don't drown. But I want to make sure that we're clear. This was an area that hadn't been segmented off in some way, and maybe people went around the area. This was an area where it was a flash flooding event, right?
That's right. And so, to your point, 6 inches of running water, of fast-moving water, can knock a person off their feet. A foot of fast-moving water can move a mid-sized vehicle or below, and 2 feet of fast-moving water can move a pickup truck or below. And so a lot of people will see water and think that because they can see the road underneath it, it's safe to go through. And that's when you see everything that you see on the news with all these cars being stranded, not just down south, but even here in Frederick County and Maryland, where when this heavy downpour of rain and flash flooding is happening.
How is that bus driver? Have you all heard anything from the bus driver in terms of this decision?
No, I can't speak to that. I know that the bus driver's been evacuated, and I know that they're probably talking to him out on scene. But just to let you know, the water is still rising there, and so we've had to move our scene back as fast as we can. I was just on the phone with the deputy right before I talked to you, and it is still rising in that area. It is still raining in the northern part of Frederick County.
Todd, before we let you go, just tell us one more time where this area is in the county where you're seeing this rising water so that if someone's watching from the area, they can avoid that area.
Right. So it's at the Hesson Bridge, Black Mills Road, down in the Thurmont or north in the Thurmont, Lewistown area is where it's at. It's a country road. There's a lot of country roads here in Frederick County, a lot of creeks and rivers and waterways. And from everything we're seeing and from what you guys are reporting, this rain is not going to stop for a while, and we expect this to continue. So as the light goes down and it gets darker, people really need to be careful.
Yeah,
Well,
that bus couldn't get through, so obviously, your car, your truck can't either. Good reminders here for us, Todd. Thank you so much. And
that's right. You can't.
Much worse.
Yeah, you can't think that you're going to be able to get through water. Clearly, there was a miscalculation here. That could have been a totally different situation if we didn't have citizens working in tandem with the rescuers to get everybody off and everybody off safe.